BEAM miners before this magnificent video. BEAM miners after this video. Well, of course I'm joking, because they are already getting much less than this. Profits for now are a thing of the past, and we will all have to get used to that. Hello my fellow BEAM miner, my name is cryptocurrencies, and that there is soap. This is my face, and this is my lifelong dream. You have the power to help me achieve my lifelong dream by liking, subscribing and sharing the video. Thank you very much. Oh, and join the fellow miners community on Discord. It's so awesome that I had to click like on my own post. What is BEAM? Well, it's a cryptocurrency, a BEAM coin. They call it a confidential cryptocurrency. It has a lot of very nice features and is still actively being developed. They are throwing nice words around like confidential assets, superior usability, smart contracts aka shaders, and confidential DeFi. I have no idea what that is, but it sounds pretty awesome. But as the interesting part here is actually the roadmap. We can see it started back in 2019 and they are actually adding more and more features to it, on the contrary to more popular cryptocurrencies like Ravencoin. Yes, I really dislike Ravencoin, and so what? It's not being developed anymore, but this is. But does that mean it's profitable? Well, actually no. So if you're watching this video because you think it's profitable, then forget about it. Nothing is profitable to mine right now. However, does this one have a good chance of becoming profitable one day? Yes, it definitely does, considering that they are actively developing it and that you can buy it and exchange it on Binance, Gate.io and Hotbit, which are those that I know. So it's actually traded quite a few places, which is pretty cool actually for a cryptocurrency that no one knows about or cares about. And this actually has a chance of succeeding now that Ethereum is in the trash can. And that is also the reason why we'll have a look at it. Because why not? Do you have anything else to do? No, probably not. So let's have a look at how to mine BEAM coin. How to mine BEAM coin? Well, first of all, you'll need a very strong cup of coffee or an energy drink, because I'm super boring. First, you need to go and get a wallet. You can go to their main page, just Google BEAM coin and click the first link, or you can go to the description of this video and click the link there. When you have your wallet, and if you're using HyperOS, go and create a new flight sheet where you select BEAM coin, enter your new wallet, select a pool and select LolMiner. Yes, you'll need LolMiner for this one. It's quite awesome. If you're using Windows, head over to LolMiner's GitHub page and download the latest. As we can see in LolMiner 1.56, they boosted performance quite a bit for BEAM, and that is exactly what we want to see. Unpack LolMiner and go edit the mine BEAM bat file, and in the very top, add NVIDIA SMI command as you see here, and the XXX is the core clock of the GPU you want to set the core clock on. This will lock the core clock, and then of course you enter the wallet you want to use. So simply replace the wallet you see here and afterwards run the batch file as administrator. Lastly, you can also mine BEAM in NiceHash if you are a NiceHash user. Unfortunately, I don't have NiceHash. I have no idea how to set it up there, but I would think it's pretty straightforward. Just remember to use LolMiner. Actually, let me know in the comments if you use NiceHash. BEAM overclock settings, because it sounds super awesome. And now the overclock settings for the RTX 3050, RTX 3060, RTX 3060 Ti, RTX 3070, RTX 3070 Ti, RTX 3080 10 gigs and RTX 3080 12 gigs. These may not be the best overclock settings in the entire world. I am relatively new overclocking for BEAM hash 3, so bear with me. If you have better overclock settings for the RTX 3000 series, please share them in the comments. Also, if you have AMD overclock settings or overclock settings for any GPU that I do not have, please share them in the comments. Or even better, join the Discord and share them there. BEAM hash rates, even though it's actually solutions per second and iterations per second. But hash rates just sound simpler. Here we have all the fantastic hash rates, aka solutions per second, aka iterations per second, and we also have the efficiency of each type. So we have the solution efficiency and the iteration efficiency. Unfortunately for me, my puny brain actually picked up afterwards that what should interest me is the iteration per second and not the solution per second. The higher iteration per second, the higher solution per second. However, solution per second will still go up and down while iteration per second is stable, which makes it ideal to check if your overclock settings are better than your previous overclock settings, etc, etc. It just makes it a lot easier to actually overclock when you only look at iterations per second and take the efficiency from there. Unfortunately, LolMiner actually only shows a solution per second efficiency, so you have to calculate it yourself, which should be relatively easy. You just say iteration per second divided by watts, the end, and then you take the one that is the most efficient, and that means you have the best overclock settings. Well, at least if you go after efficiency. If you just go after the highest iteration per second, well, then crank your graphic card up until it's about to explode. BEAM mining screen, because it has a lot of extra info that I don't really care to share. Here we have the lovely LolMiner mining screen. As you can see, all my fans are running at 100%, and there's actually no reason for that. I just do that when I test. Now enjoy the lovely mining screen while I rant a little bit. First up, we have that the subreddit GPU mining has closed down. How stupid is that? I mean, it was supposed to be GPU mining, not Ethereum mining, right? They closed it down because Ethereum mining is over. Well, so much for caring about your community. To be honest, I'm not really sad about it. I found the community to be quite toxic and pretty much stopped posting there because, well, you have to forum battle all the time and that's just a waste of time. I'd rather spend my time with my kids or earning money. My wife is sitting in the background and saying, "Oh, not with your wife? Okay." Well, of course not, because she always puts me to do something. Do the dishes, wash the clothes, clean. Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? So no, not the wife. The second rant topic is actually a bit more interesting if you ask me. EVGA is completely stopping to work with Nvidia. That means no more EVGA graphic cards, or at least not from the 4000 series and upwards, which is quite disturbing considering that they are the only ones making proper graphic cards. I have all the known brands currently, and EVGA are the only ones where their hardware is quite good and they keep releasing proper firmware. The rest, they may have good hardware but then they lag on the firmware, or they may have good firmware but then they lag on the hardware. So that is actually quite sad. But then on the positive side, we are most likely years away from getting profits anyway, so maybe they'll be back by the time we have the RTX 7000 series. Will you be missing GPU mining subreddit or EVGA's lovely graphic cards? Let me know in the comments. Or on Discord. Go to the community tab in YouTube and click the Discord link and join us on Discord. That is all for this time. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, click like, and if you want to see more, subscribe.